or whatever. But for whatever reason, this time was one time I do acid, and I happened to be at Coachella. I go backstage, and I'm seeing reptilians.
Wow. Mm-mm-mm. If you ain't tapped in by now, I don't know what to tell you, man. We got a fucking legend in the building today, I would say. Know what I mean? Somebody who has a lot of credits, worked with amazing artists, Chance the Rapper, the RZA, who I'm a personal fan of, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah, always. Fucking just a all-around great guy. I mean, you came early yesterday, and as soon as you left, I'm not going to lie to you, all of us kind of looked at each other and were like, is it just me or did this nigga smell really good? I was like, wait, like, is anybody else thinking this right now? We all just looked at each other and had this moment of this.
It's a perfume, man. It's the perfumes, man.
You're telling us about
it. Man, there's colognes, there's perfumes, and there's perfumes. And then above perfumes, there's ouds. Like, it's just it's just levels. It's levels to smells, man.
See, that's that next level shit, man. You gotta get to legendary status before.
you know, when it comes down to that, that's a really heavy title, and that's something I always have to like work with, like hearing it a lot, and always remember to be like, whenever I hear that, I always think, nah, I'm just the moss on a rock, but just like a lot of moss, and I do my fucking job,
What do you mean by that?
like in the sense of just like really being like a part of the community, because once you become like a legend or you become like this icon, you can become a thing called like an overdog, not the underdog, but the overdog, and everyone actually hates the fucking overdog. And I never want to be that person, that is at the top and everyone like looks at this in this like crazy like apex type of way, but it's genuinely deeply in the hearts of the community like kind of hate it. You know what I'm saying?
I do know.
So man, like when you are a quote unquote legend, it becomes a full-time job. It becomes a full-time job to like denounce that shit and keep your feet on the ground. You know what I'm saying? So that's why at any point when I've been growing in my career and I've been doing, like I could be in LA right now, I could be in New York right now, and like passing the ball around there, creating opportunities there. And I'm like, nah, man, like I want to be in Georgia where I was born, in this particular community, because there's so much magic and beauty here that needs to be focused on. And that's why I also like fuck with y'all and what y'all are doing here, man, because there's no Vice in Atlanta, there's no Complex in Atlanta, there's no Fader in Atlanta, there's nothing. I haven't ran into like some folks that are like really but like Atlanta needs this, you know what I'm saying? So that's why like I remember when I ran into you guys at Dark Envy, and y'all
shout out Dark Envy, man.
Yeah, man, y'all trying to interview me on the spot. Like, I was like, I'm down, but we gotta set it up because
right.
Like a lot of curveballs come at me or whatever. I don't know what the fuck y'all want to talk about. I'm probably like off of 3-5 shrooms, bro. Like it's just like I'm like, bro, I'm not ready. I gotta be ready, bro. Man. So it's like, yeah, I'm off the moon, bro. Like, I'm like, okay, like. Bro. But I'm about it, so I'm really glad y'all followed up and set it up.
Bro, for real, man.
You know I was gonna come through, man, because that's why I came back to Atlanta for in 2017. I stepped away from a lot of things, just to come here and like fuck with my city, man, and like pass the ball around. Michael Vick, no pitch. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think
Hail Marys? Do
you think a lot of artists don't do that when it comes to particularly Atlanta? Like come back and really give to that community or that original place?
I don't know. My head isn't up these other people's ass and see what they're doing and what they're not doing. I just see the state that Atlanta is in as far as its infrastructure, and I think that speaks to how much anyone has done.
Right. Right.
But what can you do? Because it's a very strong uphill battle. Because when you're an artist and you have your own journey. Like there's still things in this moment. They're like, yo, move out here. Yo, come out here. Yo, go over here. Do this over here. It'll be so much better for you.
Right.
And I get that, but I see a longer vision. You know what I'm saying? As far as just like, this is where I'm at the end of the day. This is where I'm gonna end up. This is where I'm coming back to. You know what I'm saying? No matter how long I live in LA or no matter how long I live in fucking Amsterdam or wherever, Japan or Tokyo, I'm coming back here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, let me be here and like establish all of my like very most important like relationships, like who I'm doing my music videos with, who I'm, you know, the musicians I'm calling into sessions to do my band and all of that. You know what I'm saying? The people that I'm farming with, or everything that I'm doing with the Woods Vision, and just creating a different kind of experience for humanity. Like, yo, like I need to start this shit where I'm from. Bro. So like it's really important to not be so.
Speaking of the Woods Vision, real quick, I kind of want to dive a little bit deeper into that. You brought up farming already, which is something that I know that you're into. What aspect of that are you particularly do you drew it to you? You know, what aspect of farming are you drawn to?
Well, the aspect of farming I'm drawn to is how it takes out the middleman between human beings and the grocery store and survival. Human beings and money and being and the right to live. You know what I'm saying? I feel as if families separate, you know, parents divorce, you know, people get kicked out of houses because we need money to buy food.
Right.
Spending this much on rent, spending this much on that, you know, and if people knew how to grow food and knew how to do things like that, which I fucking don't. I don't know.
Really? So you don't consider yourself?
I'm not a farmer. I don't know how to grow yet. I don't know how to, I can put something in the soil, but I'm not an adept farmer. I've been just traveling around and sharing the vision and connecting to farmers, you know, and pointing the finger at them so people can go to them and like help out and just see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But it's like my lap of this race, of this whole 1,600 meter race, my lap of it is like the Mercurian energy, or the communicator, or the hawk, or the messenger. A big part of my duty in life, I feel like, is to speak it so, and to spread the message. That's why I'm as free as I am. That's why I have like the wings to travel from Miami in a Jeep with my Husky and a guitar and an amp, from Miami to Tampa to Orlando to Statesboro to Savannah to Atlanta to Athens to Charleston to Raleigh to Richmond, Virginia to DC to Baltimore to motherfucking where do I go? Philly to New York. Car broke down in New York on Cinco de Mayo. Stuck there for 2 weeks. Played shows in the fucking park. Wow. Then went to New Haven, Connecticut. Then I went to Boston, Massachusetts. And then I went to Salem, Massachusetts. Played in the Witch Cemetery. And I went
how was that?
I mean, somebody gave me a bunch of acid for free. I didn't take it. But I have it. And
hey, quiet on set, man.
And then to Rhode Island, you know, and just sharing the vision and letting my supporters know face to face. Look, I stepped away from the industry because of this, and this is what I'm focused on doing. Because if I was in it, at as young as I was, they weren't going to let me do what I'm trying to do. So I got to figure out how to fucking do it, because you know, I'm the young indigo child, bro, and I don't mean that by the sense of a mascot or the sense of just the idea of it. I'm really trying to fuck shit up. I'm really trying to turn the game on its head and create some balance off in this bitch. So that's what attracts me to farming. It's just, you know, it can really bring back some balance as far as like how people are living, you know. So if I get the woods going and I continue putting out music now that I'm established, and I live in a studio and I can crank out as much music as possible, and I get to millions and I buy land and I set up tiny home neighborhoods / venues / farms. Like, bro, I know all the right people to tour through there. Like, I'm cool with Jaden, you know, cool with Kehlani, cool with enough people to get them touring through there, so that and cool with enough people even on this level who are legendary artists. Shout out Tor, shout out Trenton the Trees, shout out motherfucking Mad, shout out motherfucking Liam Matt, shout out, you know what I'm saying, a lot of goats running around this bitch, you know what I'm saying, where that shit can fuel like really what's going on as far as just like the economic infrastructure,
bro,
to like really keep those communities going. So if there's something like that an hour outside of Atlanta, an hour outside of New York, an hour outside of Charlotte, an hour outside of every major secondary and tertiary city, and people can like live autonomously. They can go into the city, work a part-time job, and then also they can get the fuck out of here. Because fuck the American dream. Like that shit's the American scheme. It's done.
Damn, son. This nigga's laying down some truth, man. I wasn't gonna bring this up so early, bro, but Bailey.
Run the smoke.
There's this thing called Earthships.
Yeah.
You've heard of them? Bro, that shit is crazy to me. Bailey knows more about it. You want to talk about that for like 1 second real quick and kind of...
knows about it. You probably could talk about it.
Right, what do you know about Earthships?
Some houses made of dirt. They have their own venting and
right,
whatnot.
they have their own venting system. It was made by a guy.
It's like The Hobbit.
Right, exactly.
Lord of the Rings.
Right, but completely self-sustained and like completely autonomous to like you don't need to go anywhere in order to live, and that's kind of, it sounds like that's what you're looking for almost.
Yeah, I'm just trying to create space for that to be more accessible for people. Just like Uber. Like you don't have to have a car to get around. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to like working and shout out to the working class and all of those that make everyday life in America possible, but also in the same breath, like you don't have to work for someone else's dream to like make a living and to survive, because everyone has a right to life. But it's cool. Let's talk about some ass and titties.
Some ass and titties.
No, I'm joking. But I'm really big on balance. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want this shit to get too mumbo jumbo. You know? That's what I'm about, and all that shit's cool. You know what I'm saying? Right. No, trust me, we gonna talk about some ass and titties, man. But I'm really trying my best to keep it, calm. Bro.
We got
open the lid on that shit.
Man, bring out that first game, man. You know what? Can we get some claps going in here right now? Let's bring out that first game, baby. I'm very excited about this. All right. Here we go. We're going to put you in game 1. And this game is... This is going to be the scenario game. I wasn't going to bring this out so early. I wanted to keep it calm for a second, but...
fuck it.
We're going to dive straight into this bitch.
Day and night.
From self-sustainability to baby daddy.
Next we'll talk about yoga.
Right, exactly. We'll get into some yogi talk after this, but this is the name of the game.
Okay.
The scenario game.
Okay.
You, Raury, have to choose one of these scenarios. And we're going to put you in that scenario, and you tell us what you would do. Look at those options. We have baby daddy.
Okay.
Turn the other cheek.
Okay.
Clean nut.
What does that mean?
You can't know what it means until you choose. We could do 2 of them. That way you could choose clean nut and another one if you want.
No, I'm not picking that one. If it's in regards to me, well, then I drink pineapple juice.
That's what I'm saying. We got...
That was on my rider.
Juice. Pineapple
juice.
It was.
You
gotta have the pineapple juice, man.
Find out. Okay. I'm gonna pick baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Cause
daddy.
I got a son. You know what I'm saying? I got a son. He's out here doing his thing. His name is Forrest. He's adorable. He's one. He's born. Yeah, he was born in 2020 in the middle of the fucking pandemic. Wow. I found out he was on the way like February, and then March COVID started happening. So imagine what the fuck that's like. You're like, bro, about to have your first child, but then it's like the world's fucking ending. It's like, oh fuck, man.
Damn,
bro, you got some balls showing up at this time.
Man, do you feel like parenting a fucking pandemic baby? I think that's what they call it. Like,
hey man, like I think actually, if anything, he got more care and attention than possibly most scenarios, actually, thanks to the COVID. COVID came with some W's.
Right.
Respect to all the people that got L's.
Right. All the respected, but we did get those stimulus checks too.
Some W's.
So, I'm like, there were some W's. You can't deny that. All right. Well, let's throw you in this scenario, Raury. You're at a concert, one of your shows. I'm imagining there's a lot of beautiful women at a Raury's show. My types, you know what I mean? My type of ladies. I like My ebony queen. Shout out to you, man. You know what I mean?
Chocolate mommy.
Love myself a chocolate mommy. But let's get back to the scenario. You're at a concert and you look into the crowd. And you see a girl with a sign that says, Raury, I'm pregnant by you. You don't really recognize her, so you're not 100% sure if this is true. But, you know, life is life. You know, you don't remember every single thing that happens in this life. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So, do you tell security to go and ask her, bring her backstage, let's find out about this, let's figure this shit out? Or do you ignore it and leave town? Raury, what is your answer?
I'm going to find out. You know what I'm saying?
Respectable man.
I'm going to find out. And is she pregnant? If she is pregnant, she's whole entirely pregnant. I'll do the test and find out, man, because you know, I kind of grew up with my father not that much around. So I'm like violently ready to be a father. Like as far as like fatherhood and whatnot, I'm like I'm very passionate about, I guess, being there. So if you're out there and I got you pregnant.
Nah, I can relate to that though.
Yeah, because like that's you know, it's my young homies. I want 13 children, but
that would be
I had to be wealthy enough to
the
do
Nick Cannon route.
Yeah, man. Like I feel like I have a cool blueprint. So I'm
right, you know what I mean? Bro, I'm all about that.
Hey, man, but like honestly, not in a rush.
But that's a lot of personalities to deal with, though. I feel like that's really where the problem is. I know that you at one point were into a little bit of polygamy, correct?
Oh yeah, man. But now I'm just single at this point, and I love the people in my life. You know, we're all still in a good space. But I guess due to how I am, like romantically and whatnot, I just think there's a certain nature of a man and there's a certain nature of a woman. And really, in order to like truly respect that, I should just be single, because I don't know. I guess most women, more often than not, no matter like how clear you are,
right? It's true. Yeah, I mean,
no matter how clear you are about, hey, look, I'm the ringleader of a circus. You know, you see me with my top hat. You know what I mean? Like I'm the ringleader of a circus. You wanna get involved with a circus, and they get in the circus, and then they get mad when the tigers come out, they get mad when the clowns come out, and they get mad. They get mad when too many elephants. So you're like, oh, we only bring out 2 elephants. No, it's a circus. I'm bringing out all the elephants. You know, all the peanuts, all the popcorn, all the acrobats. Let's go.
You gotta entertain the crowd.
You know, like, and I'm a ringleader. I'm not gonna lie. So with that being said, I do just like feel it in my spirit, because the one thing that tapped into me is like, man, I gotta listen to God's whisper. I gotta listen to that intuition voice. That's what got me anywhere it got me. And oftentimes that voice will say, "Oh, she not about that, bro," or she was about that, but like actually no. Now at this point, because she's experienced a certain like level of experience like with you, like there comes like a level of comfort, and women are like they're motherly. They can tend to be like homemakers, and like, you know, and as I am a home protector and provider, and by nature there's a certain nature about myself, and like, you know, and that's a real thing. Like for the most part, sometimes like when there aren't many. No offense to like men, but I don't really fuck with y'all either. Not many men out there that's hitting like that. Right. So you know, and when you're dealing with a man that's hitting like that, you want to like kind of like lock or at least feel like there's some greater level of care or like love or whatnot. And there can be love, and there is love. It's about love, and all this shit's cool. But it's just that when it gets territorial and it gets like, you know, I'm like, oh.
Are you talking more in terms of like when you deal with when you're dealing with a woman and she brings another man into the scenario? Is that what you're saying right now?
When I'm dealing with a woman and she brings another man into the scenario, no, I'm not talking about that. I can deal with rocking with a girl and she's just, you know, we're not like we're not like that deep in it. Like she's just like a girlfriend, somebody I'm rocking with. Like shit, like
that's right.
She can, yeah, shit, like she can fuck with my homies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool. You know what I'm saying? It's a vibe. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna ask. So, what would you say the pros and cons are to the polygamous lifestyle, though? Like, what would you say are the pros and the cons?
The pros.
Do you mean polyamory?
Oh, is that what?
Oh yeah, so there's a difference. Yeah, polygamy is like literal marriage. You go into the court.
It's like that Mormon shit.
Yeah, and polyamory is just like, it's just you fucking. You're fucking a lot of people,
cool.
And you know you're doing it as ethically as possible.
100% ethicality going on over here.
So the pros to it is it's fucking awesome. You have options and y'all get to have fun together, and you get to have fun yourself. But also the other I guess the only cons to it, I would say, is just the imminent feelings that either party may develop through the comfort of routine and constantly seeing each other, or constantly sleeping in the same bed, or constantly being under the same roof if it gets to that point. And just, I guess, boundaries. Other people have boundaries, you know what I'm saying? And those boundaries are always being renegotiated and rehashed, and next thing you know you might be not being yourself in order to maintain a relationship with someone.
And that's your fear, is like kind of losing yourself in a relationship? Because you spent a lot of time by yourself. And I know a part of that time was you trying to really find yourself. And I know you mentioned on the interview recently that you're trying to find yourself as a man during this time that you were spending alone.
Oh, yeah. Like, I guess when I stepped away from the industry and I was just in the woods and I was doing my thing, like, I was, like, learning how to, like, set up my own fucking show, bro. Like, feed myself, form a relationship between me and my crowd. I feel as if I'm digressing from your original question, though, when it comes down
to the pros and cons of polygamy.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I kind of want to talk about both of those things, but do you feel like there's any more cons to polygamy?
Huh?
Do you feel like there's any more cons to polygamy that you want to mention?
Polyamory.
Polyamorous?
The cons is that it's misunderstood. It's deeply misunderstood, and it puts a target on your back. Especially if you're a guy, and like most people just think you're just like greedy or you're selfish, you know, or whatever.
Right, because they think right.
But also, or even the fact that people think there are certain rules to this shit. I don't even like. I don't subscribe to anything, bro. I don't subscribe to, like, I'm a vegan. No, I eat a fuck ton of plants and I don't eat meat, and like that's just how I am. But like there's this whole like craze. Oh, you're a vegan. You're this. You're that. Or whatever. Any labels? I'm Raury. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're a polyamorous. You do this. You do that. Like no, I'm Raury. So I'm really just like a fucking glitch tearing through reality, doing what the fuck I do. You know what I'm saying? But there comes the misunderstanding or the rules or what people think's fair or what's not fair. I am an artist. I'm a fucking rock star. I do what I do because I look the universe in the eyes and I ask for what the fuck I want, and I do what it takes to get what I want ethically. You know what I'm saying? So like I was in high school, bro. Like my was like, go to college, do this, do that. Like, nah, bro, I'm gonna fucking be an artist for the rest of my life, or I'm gonna be a bum. And I went for it. And people were like, oh, marriage, this, that. Oh, yeah, cuffy. I'm like, man,
it's like you've already been going against the grain.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just like the tiger's claws.
Right, exactly.
Through reality. And like there are all these labels that come with a lot of things that people are doing. But I feel like it's another frontier in humanity that people may never give a fuck to understand, because really it's just like, oh, you're fucking.
Do you feel like you get the respect that you deserve?
When it comes down to what?
When it comes down to music, I mean, and
music?
It's particularly with, no, just music in general. I was gonna say particularly within Atlanta, but
I feel like yes, I feel like I do get the respect I deserve. I do, because also within the same breath, like I want to put out like a lot more music. And I guess maybe to one degree, and that's another thing, like, because I never want to complain, and whatever is happening is reflective of my actions and what's real. So I really hold myself accountable for all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, So I let go of my entire team. I didn't have no PR. I didn't have nothing around me when I put out The Woods. I put the shit up on SoundCloud for free. When I did Fervent, I engineered it myself. The mixing on it is a bit novice because I was newly starting to engineer. You know what I'm saying? I put that out through TuneCore, and then people like heard it and whatnot. And now I'm about to put out Strawberry Moon, this new album that's coming, and like I feel like I am getting the respect I deserve, but also to a certain degree to my fan base and people who are used to me releasing music with a team and like doing things very thoroughly. I'm kind of like a deadbeat father to them that just wasn't like around. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
No, it's cool. Like I know that people are gonna have to warm back up to me to a certain degree from 2015 to like 2022, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm 25, so shit, I got time.
Bro, I was
I'm about to let the smoke loose. And that's exactly why I walked away when I was so young. I was like, man, I got time, bro. I got time to go in my training arc, bro. Learn sage mode. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn.
Right.
Go to Wano.
Take some time.
Goddamn. I gotta master this craft, and now that I'm at it, like here I am once again in the city, like being here with you, being here with Atlanta, being here with the culture here, and just like really connecting with y'all, and just like yo, like. Here I am. This is me. This is who the fuck I am. Real ass motherfucker.
Right.
From the east side, born in Atlanta, raised in Stone Mountain, back up in this bitch, doing my thing. I'm about to cut up. I'm about to put out all types of music, and I'm gonna fuck with y'all, and I'm about y'all, and I'm about like just pushing culture forward into the next decade. I'm always looking at like the next decade. So yeah, man, like going into from the 2020s to the 30s, like. Like niggas definitely trying to like run that, bro, and flip the game. So,
man, bro, I was about to say you're 1 year older than me. You were born in '96. I was born in '97.
Ahoy.
But you accomplished so much within that time frame. I mean, in the sight of somebody in my perspective, does it feel like that to you though?
Accomplished so much. I don't even like what it even feels like. I guess the only thing that it feels like, I look at like my perspective is shifted as far as people like as a whole, and like I look at people as a whole as like one person, like one giant being. So I've put out a lot of love, and I feel accomplished when I see that love coming back through that same person that is the body of humanity, the body of Atlanta, the body of Georgia, the body of the Southeast, the body of the East Coast, the body of America, the body of the world. When I'm walking around and someone just, yo, it's you. I fuck with you. Like, yo, I fuck with you. It's love, boom, boom, bong, bong, bang, pow. Picture or whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful, and I have no idea the true scope of my impact. I'm not really worried about it. I'm just
living.
I'm just doing it. I'm just fucking doing it, bro. I'm not, taking a measuring cup and looking and seeing, like, no, man. I'm because I know that's not how it works. That's never how it works. Being concerned about that, you're gonna go nuts. I'm gonna be walking around. I'd be like over here like, oh, I only do an interview with Fader. I only do an interview, like, who I am? I only be one of those kind of motherfuckers like, no, like, bro, like, no, like, I'm here. I'm fucking here for the folks, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
we met you at a Dark Envy event. I mean, and that's as underground as it gets. You know what I mean? I don't feel like you can get much more underground, like connected to that.
That's what I want to be. I
want to
be as
generation.
Close to the ground as possible.
It feels like that, bro.
Be as close to the ground as possible.
It feels like that. I'm gonna be dead ass with you, like to me, and And
I'm trying to pass the ball from that point.
Right.
Pass the ball around, bro. It's like, yeah, like turn up. Like fucking Alka-Seltzer in this bitch.
Like Alka-Seltzer in this bitch.
Yeah, like just drop it in the water.
That's a quotable right there, man.
Yeah, just be an Alka-Seltzer off in this hole, bro.
Oh, man. All right. Do you want to do another one of these scenarios real quick? Yeah, turn the other cheek and clean nut. Are you really against clean nut? Is that like, no way?
I'm going to pick it because it's pause.
Pause on me reading this too, man. I'm not going to lie to you. All right. Clean nut. Let's get to it.
It's too much.
Raury. God comes to you and says, Raury, can either not shower for 1 year or not nut for 1 year. Which one are you choosing? What are you going to say?
I got a shower, man.
He's a green smelling guy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not surprised. I knew you would choose that.
Cause like no, like if like, I'm gonna die, bro. Like, I'm like if I'm
Wait,
not,
can
I'm
you
out
die
here.
from that?
No, I just feel like you can't. You just fucking all year and not showering. Cause I'm not gonna stop fucking.
Well, right? Yeah. What's the point if you can't fuck?
I can fuck and not nut.
You could fuck like. You could just drop your standards a little bit.
No, it's not even that. No, it's just breathing.
Damn, son.
It's breathing. Tantric sex, man. And I it doesn't mean I can't fuck. So like I'm gonna fuck.
Oh right, you just can't nut.
Yeah.
Ah, damn, a loophole.
I'm clapping cheeks.
We definitely didn't even.
But
think about
I'm not
that.
pulling no triggers. I'm like, oh. All right, clean yourself up. No, I'm joking.
A little BTS. We try and like think about the scenarios, like what somebody's gonna say, and I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
you can
loophole,
fuck,
man.
but you just can't nut.
Yeah,
It's
I does
enjoyable.
That. I does that, man.
Like if you're too fucked up, you can't nut anyway.
My assignment is to please the woman. Sex is an act of worship, yo. Like, so like, yeah, of course I'm gonna nut. I'm a guy. Like, guys gonna nut. But if you figure out how a woman's body works and you really like, nah, bro, like that shit feels way better than coming for me out of a sexual experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like. No,
Have you read the book Karma Sutra? Is that a book? It's a book, right?
I can't even read. Really?
Yeah,
I'm like R. Kelly without the rapes.
Oh my god. Are you dead ass right now? You really can't read? You really can't read?
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I just keep hearing the bass line of Cigarette Song in my head.
Oh my god.
I just can't focus. You know, man.
So I assume you weren't paying enough attention in high school. I was gonna ask what was going on.
I'm joking.
In high
I
school,
can't read. How would I have been able to read these?
That's fair.
I'm capping.
I know. I'm just fucking.
It's a concept. Illiteracy.
Right. Because do you ever?
But I don't like to read though.
Really?
I'm an audiobook kind of guy.
Me too.
I'm a Gemini, bro, and like I'm a bit. Like shit don't hold my attention now. But I do like books. I like the information that comes from it. I read a book.
Oh, you made a book? You said?
I read a book.
Oh, you read a book in your.
I could make one. I can make a mini book.
Okay. Like a little book, like a kid's book. You ever thought you should make your son a book?
But a part of me feels like there's like the brain. You come into the world. You got a bit of like Wi-Fi, and you hold ancestral knowledge within you. You kind of know everything you need. You really need to fucking know. You really need to know. A lot of shit is just like people dicing and tossing and like, all right, yeah, like this is how you make shrimp gumbo. This is how you make shrimp pasta. This is how you make shrimp this, shrimp that, shrimp that. It's like, bro, like if I know how to cook a shrimp, that's all the fuck I need to know. I put it with some noodles. I do this or whatever. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong with what I'm saying.
Ancestral knowledge. So
like,
that basically.
I just feel like I know everything I need to know sometimes.
Right. You feel like you were here before.
Anything else is I'm just doing too much. Or I'm just like seeking outside of myself, or not seeking within. Or not asking, my higher self, or asking the ancestors about what the fuck to do.
Do you believe in reincarnation?
I like the idea of it. I like the idea of it, and I fuck with it. And if it's real, cool. Regardless, I'm being good to people. I'm being good to myself. You know what I'm saying? And who the fuck knows? But I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't believe in anything. I don't, because the word liars and believe is kind of, and to believe is just very baseless for me. I like to know things. So until I die and I pull back up in this hole, I don't know. I have had dreams of being a rabbit.
Really?
And when I was like really young, and I was like, man, that shit felt like a past life. Or I had dreams where I was like laying down on a purple cow, and this purple cow, she was just like my mother.
Wow.
And like
sounds like more like an acid trip than a dream.
Yeah, these are dreams I remember from like being 4 years old, like 3 years old. I miss these people. Like I missed that fucking cow. Like I'm like, damn, where the fuck that cow go? Or there was another bunny that I knew. Like And I was like, bro, where's that bunny?
Do you feel like you're still attached to those childhood memories a lot? Like, do you remember a lot from your childhood?
I just remember doing backflips. People be like, oh, do it again.
Yeah, that's definitely some black family shit. Like, you have one talent, or like you can sing or some shit. It's like your mom call you downstairs, like, yo, do it for everybody.
I crank that shit.
Right.
And other than that, I remember my friends and just all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? I remember in anime and just almost drowning, and then the next day going playing Guitar Hero and realizing I want to learn how to play guitar.
So that's how that. Take me to that situation. So
yeah, man, I was at some pool at some place for my homie's birthday, and my homie fell into the water, and I jumped in to help him. But this motherfucker is way bigger than me.
Oh my god!
So he's drowning both of us. And then other friends, they're out there. They're like, yo, I don't know what the fuck to do. Somehow we got out of there. But I was like, man, I almost fucking drowned trying to help my homie.
So many times.
And like, and that's very spiritual right there. Like, I'm almost drowned trying to help my friend that's trying to drown, because that same friend would probably like rather use me to get out than actually, he's in such a panic mode. It's like.
Oh wow! I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, that was a lesson. But the next day it was over there on La Vista, at some hotel.
La Vista.
Yeah, and then there's like a Best Buy or like a Target over there in La Vista, and they have the Guitar Hero ready, like sometime around the 2010s or whatever. I don't know how I was probably like, and I was young as fuck. I had to be like 8.
2010 or
maybe 9 or 8. I was like 9, and I played Dream On Guitar Hero. Dream On by Aerosmith. And I was like, oh, this shit's cold. I got to learn how to play guitar for real. And I was begging my mom to get me a guitar from 9 years old, and I didn't get one until I was 11. It was some guitar from Walmart, some $20 junk, the first act. And I carried it around with me like a personality trait. Like, I didn't know how to play that shit. People asked me to play something, and I was just playing it like a bass, but I didn't really know what the fuck I was doing. And I realized for a year and a half, I carried that thing around with me untuned. I did not know what tuning a guitar was.
Wow.
I just kept it with me like Magic Johnson in his fucking basketball. Like, we just had it. And at some point, I started learning shit. One of the first songs I learned was like, Hey There, Delilah.
Hey There, Delilah.
Yeah, like, found a song I was just crazy about. You know what I'm saying? Wanted to play for the lady, you know what I'm saying?
Right? I think that's every nigga's
everything comes back to the ladies, bro. Like, I was like, man, I want to be in high school and have all the ladies, so I'm gonna learn to play guitar right now.
Right.
Everything is about mating and reproduction.
Listen,
Everybody, niggas are buying buildings, niggas are going to wars and cracking skulls and doing all this shit just because
they want some pussy. That's all it comes down to.
Or some bussy. Or some Clussy.
We were talking about that earlier. Can we hear about that? What is Clussy? Clussy has to be something. I'm imagining a long clit. Am I right?
Oh.
I'm ready. No, we're fine.
All right. So you're asking about this shoe.
Ah, yes.
This is the 1909 Doc Martin from the olden days. No, it's not. It's a Doc Martin, and like, it's a Doc. It's a really cool Doc. Ooh.
Oh yeah, let me move this cup real quick so we can really get it in frame real quick. Cause I know this shit's hard.
Yeah. Can I take his call really quick?
Yeah.
Damn.
Is it sad? Does anybody have a lighter around here? Come on.
Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
Wow. What? Thank you. Pink lighter.
Breast cancer awareness.
Right. Shout out.
Massage a boob.
I can't say shout out cancer. I just say shout out cancer awareness. You know what I mean?
Massage a boob. It works against breast cancer.
Is that true? I feel like it's a lie.
Okay, look it up.
Nah, I'm playing. I definitely heard that before, though. That's the excuse that I give, at least. So, Clussy. Let's dive back in.
Okay. So, it comes back to these shoes. So, for one, I got these shoes, and I really like them because, like, They're just like really classic. They're really just like costumey.
I said
I'm really interested like into like cosplay. Like I went to like Dragon Con for the first time last year, and it was nuts. And I'm gonna go every year for the rest of my life. I have to go, and I'm thinking of going to MomoCon. Maybe it's already happening. But I'm just not ready yet. Yeah, it's coming, right? After Dragon Con, I started diving down this rabbit hole of just like shit, bro. Like furries and like all kind of shit. Like
that furry shit is crazy.
Yeah, it's dope. You ever seen Beastars?
Beastars.
It's an anime.
Shit is hard.
It's an anime. It's like just a Jehovah's Witness for furries. It's like it'll make you a furry.
Wow, really?
But anyways, going back to Clussy, I got these. I got these because like I got really into like making my own. Like I went to Dragon Con as the Joker from Persona 5. Is a particular character, and I wore these shoes with it, and it was just really dope. But as I got into like more like Joker-esque aesthetic outside of just Joker himself, I got into just like cosplay and just like makeup and like clowncore and just like all kind of shit like that. And like, bro, like clown girls are hot.
Wow.
Girls that cosplay clown. It's
Clussy. That's what it is. We got it.
Yeah, man. I'm not ashamed.
Whoa, man.
For the clowncore community.
Right.
I love y'all.
We love y'all, man. Right.
Turn up. You know, honestly, no. I've been working on forming like a clown troupe. Like I want some people like Daisy. You know, I was talking to Han and all these guys about. I was like, yo, I'm trying to form a clown troupe. Like everybody, like yo, like let's just dress up as like clowns and just show up at places and just make everybody just feel it. It's like yeah, like we're really swagged out motherfuckers with just like full on like
clown makeup,
just full on the makeup, like fucking these fucking shoes, all kind of shit going on, and just like.
Are you all gonna go in one car?
No.
Okay, we gonna bring
not yet.
Hey, we gotta
get it all going. We gotta get it all going. But no, I think it's a really dope, weird pocket of reality. I love certain weird pockets of reality and humans and shit that they're into. So you know, like look up clowncore on IG, man. There's a lot of baddies.
That's interesting.
Clussy.
I never even thought. Can't believe this. So I thought it was a long clip, so I guess it's better than what I originally thought.
Yeah, no, honestly, I seen some graphics.
Yeah, please do. You know, we got it. We gonna connect. Me and Raury connect. You know what I mean? RZA reference. You get it?
Yeah, hey, yo. Honestly, I don't know if you're into Harlequin, you're into Clussy.
Definitely into Harlequin.
You're into Clussy then.
I'm a huge Joker. What about the Joker do you particularly relate to, do you think?
His the way he toys with reality and doesn't give a shit. Doesn't give a shit. Toys with reality. Life is but a joke.
I feel like that last Joker movie really introduced him into like a different lens. Did you see that one? The last one?
The Joker movie? Yeah, with that dude.
Yeah. What's it? Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah.
Man.
Hold on 1 second. It's my guy Mez.
Oh, Mez.
Oh, Mez is here.
Mez is coming through too?
Nice.
Yeah, man.
That's litty.
I want Mez has to join my clown troupe. We're gonna get all the pussy.
Hey, Mez.
Oh, I was calling you back, bro.
The whole gang's in the building.
Yeah.
Nice. Can we get some? I wish you could see the amount of people coming in here right now. Hello.
What's going on?
What's up, everybody?
Rose.
Man, please come in. Come in, man.
Are we live right now?
We're live right now, though.
Amazing. This is like probably gonna be the greatest podcast ever.
Yo, man.
Can you say this into the microphone real quick? Can you hear that? The greatest podcast ever.
The greatest podcast ever from the greatest podcast ever.
Bye.
Am I shooting if I keep this up?
Certainly. I'm joking. I'm just a guest. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Right now we are. But we're about to be done soon. But I appreciate that though.
Thank you.
What's it called? But
Huh?
Rich. And this is
Marcus.
Raury. Oh.
Yeah.
Marcus.
The government.
Nah, actually that's my alias.
This alias.
I think Marcus is more of an
I
alias.
just use one name for everything. It's actually really.
All right, y'all ready to go?
It's rolling the whole time.
It's rolling the whole time. All right, we're about to get back into this.
My alias is Marcus for when I'm eating Chick-fil-A sandwiches on the low.
By the way, the alias is Marcus.
No, dude,
You gotta tell him a name.
always have a restaurant name.
Right.
It makes your life easier.
Well, like, yeah, that order's for Marcus, not Raury.
What's your restaurant name?
My restaurant name?
Restaurant name?
Mine's Alex.
Can we-
Alex.
Oh wow.
Like,
Let's-
oh, my name's Lakon. How do you spell that?
And what is your name, by the way? I didn't really get
Lakon.
Lakon? Okay.
Okay.
My actual government.
Oh, shit.
All
We
right.
got to connect. So everybody want to like...
All
Can
right,
we
guys,
get some
we're-
more
we're-
chairs for them?
All right, we're on set. We're on set. There's tequila
We
over
don't
there.
own chairs, bro.
Sorry, guys. We don't own chairs. We're poor. Know what I mean? I appreciate that. We have a little cushion there. We have a little couch over there.
I'm already good, but there's
Right.
things.
There are definitely things in there.
Fine, bro. Yeah, you can take it.
Yeah, I mean, everybody settle in. We don't get everybody settled in real quick. I love this right now. To me, this gets. Oh, I like it, bro. For me, this is what we want, though. Like, this is the feeling we want. Like, the feeling of having everybody kind of just feel like it's a creative space where everybody can come through and kind of just like chill. You know what I mean? Obviously, on some creative shit.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Y'all fuck with the right ones.
Right, you know what I mean? Now we got a whole vibe going in there. This is the most people we've ever had in this house.
Yeah, this is the dope dog.
This is right. I'm loving this. Feel like I'm meeting some new people. All right.
I'm weak.
Bam, 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 bam.
We're back. Are we back now? All right, quiet on set.
Beautiful people.
And we're back with the Raury interview. Where were we at just now?
We were talking about Clussy,
I think we were talking about Clussy, but
we're past that.
I feel like we're past that now. I feel like, you know what? Let's bring out that next game, man.
The next game.
Let me bring out that next game. Let's get a hand clap for the next game. We have mad people in here. Game 2. This is more of a drinking game. Raury.
Excuse
We're
me.
gonna ask each other some questions here.
You heard all that.
And oh, did he burp? That's hilarious.
Yeah, some gusto.
Well, we're about to bring some. This is the drinking game that we've been talking about,
Okay.
and we're about to bring out some shots right now.
Okay.
Tequila.
That is not a shot. That's like 2 shots.
Again with this?
I didn't pour them.
I didn't pour it either.
Oh my
Who did
God. Who is pouring these shots? But
Did Mez do it with his mind?
right over there, controlling the scenes. Shout out Mez, man. But this game, we ask each other questions, right? You can go through your deck, see which one you want to back out when I back one out. You know, you could do some strategy, make sure that I drink. Because a person who doesn't want to answer the question
Has to drink.
has to drink. So, Raury?
Can I
You
see
can
your
go
questions,
first.
bro?
My question, you want to switch up the
I'm doing a
questions?
switch, 'cause, like, some of them, I don't think I have interesting stories for. I was like, I could answer them, but maybe they might not be as interesting.
Oh, you would ask
Oh,
me.
I'm asking you. Oh, great.
Right,
Oh, great.
you would ask me. Oh, wait.
'Cause I don't want to answer
Which
these
one
questions.
did you give him? I guess we're going to see. You want to go first?
Yeah.
All right.
Tell us your weirdest story from a date.
From a date. I should have actually prepared for this. So,
It's like,
man. Okay. So the weirdest story from a date. Okay. Well, for me, one weird story. I'll give one weird story, right? One time I was on a date with this girl, right? And we went to the city. I'm from New York, so as I bring up every podcast. And we went to I think we went to Soho or some Asian restaurant, right? And then she basically took a call while we were at the table, right? For me, that's already a little weird, right? Am I wrong here? Am I wrong there? Like, if she answers the phone while you're on the date, like, I would assume somebody died, it's some emergency, but, like, she's, like, having a full-blown conversation, like, hey, how's it going, da-da-da-da-da, right? I'm like, cool, you know, it is what it is. But then, later, she lays on me that it's her sugar daddy, right? cool. You know what I mean? I'm down for I'm down for empowerment as much as the next guy. You know what I mean? Like, I love that type of shit. You know, get your coin, queen. You know, you're not gonna hear no complaints from me. But the thing about it is, her sugar daddy wanted to meet me that day. I ended up obviously not meeting him. We did not go on a second date after that. It was a good time, like, in terms of when we first met, but it obviously got weird real fast, so I didn't think that we should continue. And that's my weird date story.
Damn.
Have you ever dated a girl that has a sugar daddy?
Plenty.
Really?
I mean, it's not that rare of a thing, you know. And it all depends on what you define by dating. What's the definition of dating? You know.
What's the definition to you?
I guess we see each other, we have a good connection, we're fucking the shit out of each other, and it's cool.
So that's what the vibes are. Okay.
But dating, I guess like dating is like, oh, this is my girlfriend, or this is my like someone I'm like serious, I'm really in it with. Be something I got love for. I really fuck with, but you know, like it's a thing. It's a thing.
Do you feel like loyalty has to be involved in that side of things?
It all depends on how you define loyalty. I guess loyalty for me is honesty. So, you know, not necessarily exclusivity, but honesty. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing that's important is your health. Right. Your health when it comes down to polyamory, or if you're fucking with multiple people or whatever, you guys should make sure that you test regularly if you have interactions that could warrant anything, and be honest with each other if you have had an interaction where you need to like test, you know. So like that's real.
Is that scary? And that shit, like, in terms of like you fucking with a girl and like you don't like that's your girl, but like you feel that time
Well, I'm not into owning people, man. Like, so like, I wouldn't be rocking too heavy with anyone that I don't feel like would keep it real with me. If I feel like in my spirit they're not gonna keep it real, I'm big on listening to my spirit and just like, oh, I'm good because you're not gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so what's your question?
Now I gotta bust out my question.
Oh God.
What's your most interesting sexual story?
Jeez. What?
I feel like I got better questions than you. You can take a shot or you can answer. It's up to you.
I'm going through my archives.
The Rolodex.
Yeah, I'm going through my archives. Give me a second.
I kind of want to take that shot regardless.
That's interesting. Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Y'all gonna frown upon me.
This is a judgment-free zone, right?
Yo,
judgment-free. No judgment.
Yo, man, I was motherfucking touring. I was touring through Australia.
Tour stories.
Touring through Australia, and there's something about Australia to the point where it's just like, man, women are aggressive in Australia.
I heard that.
They are approachers. They are just like you think you about to fuck them? No, they're about to fuck you. Like they come in with it. Like, and I heard some lingo out there. It's terrible. It was like some Australian guy was like, yeah, you're talking about the sheilas, mate. Them sheilas. Them sheilas, mate. They get a hold of you. So I was touring through all of Australia, opening it up for A$AP Rocky, and
shout out A$AP,
bruh. Like after the show, shout out A$AP, man, big bro, man, always looked out. After the shows, like we go to these, he do like club walkthroughs, and we go to the club, and we leave the club, and there'd be like, and we get into a 12-passenger Sprinter, and there'd be like 5 12-passenger Sprinters behind them for like the girls coming out.
Wow.
And you get to the lobby, and it's just like nuts. But that has nothing to do with my sexual story. I'm just talking about like just that whole experience in Australia.
Vibes.
But one night on some whole other shit, me and my really good homie and friend, he was my guitarist on tour. I'm not gonna announce his name because he's not here to speak for himself. But we had like 7 girls in a room, and it was just going. It was just going.
It
Bro.
was just going.
And that was like game 6.
Game 6 of the
triple
finals.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you hit a triple dub that night.
No, yeah, I mean, it was
Okay.
crazy, but it was a really dope experience, and
Would you do it again?
I hope to live long enough to do it. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Fire.
It'd be different if you're by yourself, but also there's the camaraderie about it. It's like, all right, I'm done. All right, you're still going cool.
Like that
Yeah,
group sex type
people
vibes.
were getting each other water. It was a real team effort. It was very supportive.
There was people wiping up for each other and shit like that.
What? Wiping up?
Like I was asking, like, if somebody like nutted or something like that.
No,
Did another girl go and like?
hey.
You can't get into too much. All right,
Hey.
we're not gonna get into that detail, but
Hey,
I'm just curious.
at this point, I feel like you're getting off, bro. He's getting off. He's like, yo.
What's going on? I'm trying to get the deets.
No.
I kind of feel like I have to take the shot because I feel like my story wasn't as good. Bro.
No. Well, your story is great, bro.
Man, I feel like that
Comparison is the thief of joy, bro.
That's true. You want to take a shot with me then?
Nah, bro. I'm driving, bro.
Oh,
So I
that's
don't know.
true.
But I'll take the shot.
Let's do it.
It's not a shot. That shit was like a cup.
Woo! Damn. All right. I had some pineapple juice in this bitch earlier, but I guess that went out the window now.
Let's see. My turn, right?
Yeah.
What's the longest you've been without a shower and why? What's wrong with you? Who raised you?
Right.
Who raised you?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you, Dan. Producer Dan.
You want some more pineapple juice?
Can I have a little bit more pineapple juice, please?
Thank you, Daisy. What a true angel.
Right.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good. These are the real lifesavers, man. The heroes without a cape. But fucking, your question was how long have I gone without a shower? I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger, I did not like
And
taking
why?
a shower, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, especially when I was really inside the house. Like I was like, there was a point in time.
It's the winter time.
Especially winters in New York. I'm wearing a jacket. Know what I mean? All day long. Like
In bed.
I don't sweat like that. You know what I mean? So it's not like I stink real easily. So I'll say I probably did a calm week. I'm gonna say I probably did a calm week, no shower. You know what I mean? Definitely at the end of that week though, I was looking at myself in the mirror like, who are you? You know, like, what kind of person are you? Are you more human or animal?
I heard about some celebrities. I don't know who they were, cause I'm not too much of a celebrity watcher. But like they're like they don't take showers until they feel like they need to.
That's who it was, Mila Kunis. Shout out Mila Kunis, man. I don't know how you stayed so fine, not taking those showers, man.
Until you feel like it. Until the ancestors tell you, go ahead, shower, baby.
Who can tell you when to? I feel like you know when to. I feel like if you don't do it on a regular basis, like.
I will share one thing though for the health of the young motherfuckers in the streets, yo, if you wear a deodorant, that shit got aluminum in it. It's probably fucking you up.
I heard that.
It's not sexy. So one thing I thought of when I didn't think of this, I heard of this and I tried it and I practiced it and it worked. Lime juice. If you hit your armpits with lime juice for about like 4 days straight, you wouldn't have to wear deodorant for like the next 2 weeks because it clears out the toxins from your lymph nodes. The lime, you have lymph nodes that's where the smell comes from to begin with. So if you hit that shit with lime juice, you know, like you can get the bottled lime juice, you can get a lime, you can cut it and squeeze it, do whatever you want to do. But give it a try. And comment below if you.
All right, comment below if you fuck with it. I heard that same thing about baking soda. Did you hear that about baking soda at all?
No, that sounds hella chemical.
Yeah, baking soda is probably a little bit more chemical.
Baking soda. I got baking soda.
Probably everybody got in their cupboard. I heard about that aluminum shit though. X didn't like take showers for that, or didn't use deodorant.
Which X? DMX.
DMX. Think I'm 24, bro.
I'm 25.
That's true.
I'm out of.
Oh my god. It's my turn to ask you a question now.
One could say.
Okay. Tell the story of the highest you ever been. The highest you ever been, man. That means like, know what I mean?
Bro, I don't
shit.
even want to talk about it, bro. I feel like niggas will come get me.
Can we get some more shots out here?
No.
Man,
Okay.
Give me a little sneak peek.
I'll tell you.
Sorry. I didn't mean to touch
I'll tell you. Yeah, that was very disrespectful.
I'm sorry.
I can't believe you did that.
I'm an asshole.
I'm hurt.
I'm coming in really fast.
The highest I ever been in my motherfucking life was the first time I played Coachella.
Coachella. That's a vibe.
I walked up on that stage, bro. It was just one tab. It was just one tab of acid, but I went up there, and it was great. It was a great experience. All that shit was beautiful. The volleyball between me and the crowd and whatnot. The shit was packed.
Ooh.
Coachella for the first time. You know what I'm saying? Like, went up there off a full fucking tab. The funny thing is, you know, like I was doing the best I can to ethically navigate my life as a polyamorous individual, and like right before I went on stage, bro, I'm tripping balls, bro. Like one girl who was beginning to become territorial pulled me to the side and was like, "Yo, these other girls doing too much." I'm like, "Oh God." Like she just really put something on me that's just like, "Oh man, you're gonna tell me this right before I'm going on
the
stage."
energy,
Like,
right.
you're gonna bother me, like whatever. But when I came backstage though, I could see things backstage in Coachella, and that's why I'm saying I don't know. I'm like kind of I'm kind of hesitant to talk about it. It's like
Really?
some shit that I saw backstage, and I came back. Like I don't know if I was just high out of my mind. It's just one fucking tab of acid. So it's like I've done acid
Right, that's what I'm
a number
saying.
of times in many situations, places, spaces, and recreations. You know what I'm saying? Like, the mushrooms or whatever. But for whatever reason, this time was one time I do acid, and I happened to be at Coachella. I go backstage, and I'm seeing reptilians.
Wow.
Nigga. Like I could see chains between artists and managers. I could see a lot of things that I've heard about but never seen until I saw it. You know, and then there was like I felt like a tiger out of the zoo, but then again I felt like there were zookeepers walking around. And like every now and then there were people who would like make direct eye contact with me because they knew that I saw them and that they saw me, and it was just a lot.
Did that scare you?
No, it didn't. Yes, it did. Fuck all that,
Bro.
Fuck all that.
I mean,
no.
come on,
Fuck all
you're
that.
seeing fucking
Fuck all that.
reptilians.
Fuck all that.
That
I'm not here. I'm not here to be the turtle in my shell acting all tough and shit. No, that shit was fucking terrifying. But also within the same space, it was like the first movie. It was like the first episode of the first movie in Matrix when the dude got on the phone with Morpheus and he looked up and all them people looked that way, all the fucking agents and whatnot. It was just like, man, it was it still sends chills down my spine to this day, and I cannot make the shit up. In no situation have I ever seen that again too, you know. But yeah, man, I definitely.
Do you feel like that? Would you perform Coachella again after experiencing some shit like that?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Cause you wanna know what? You know what? We all here. We all here, and a part of my journey has to deal with acceptance and understanding. You know, that you know, just like we have dogs and we have all other kinds of things, there are entities and things that are beyond our level of thought that are fucking with us and we don't even know, and controlling us and we don't even know. Just like someone can go into, just like a zookeeper can go into the zoo and extract the semen from a tiger and give it to a female tiger, and the tiger didn't even know what the fuck happened because they know everything about the fucking tiger. There are things out there that know everything about us, so much about us that they're 10 steps ahead of us, and it doesn't even matter.
How was your experience in the music industry? Like,
And And one thing I would say about that, when it comes down to extraterrestrial or extra dimensional beings, that it's just like, we all here. It's cool. Chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out. Don't tweak. Like don't spaz. Like just vibe, because not everybody on that side of the fence is your enemy. Just like how a lot of us humans are eating the chickens and eating the cows and doing whatever the fuck we're doing. Like, and there's PETA. But there's also PETA beyond us, as far as entities beyond us that are here to protect us and here and fighting for us.
When was the first time you heard about UFOs?
Man, I don't know, man. I had to be fucking 2 years old, bro. I don't know, man. When it comes down to extraterrestrial entities, one thing I did learn is that they don't like to be called aliens. Because alien is alienating.
Right.
But they belong here just as much as...
Have you had any experiences with these people outside of this high experience?
One thing I've learned is that ideas and thoughts and inspiration and whatnot are just as human as people. So if you look at melodies that come into your head, just like how do you say, beings, is a different conversation. For here,
Shout out Michael
that
Jackson.
is a language. That is a being. That's a feeling. That's an entity. That's a thought. Like angels and demons or whatever you want to call it, they are they exist beyond the realm of just physicality. So like when it comes to ideas and math and all kinds of things like that, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a thing. So like music is math. Music is math. You know.
Man, he's looking at you, man.
Music is math. Music is science. You know, it's sonic. It's like really, it's real deal like fucking manipulation of energy and on a mathematical proportion. Like it's like those are entities. So when you are sleeping in your bed, man, have you ever been woken up by an idea?
Many times.
Yeah.
Messed up many times.
You got a visitor. And if you look at it just like an idea, that's very barbaric. But if you understand that certain entities exist beyond physical flesh, and they exist in ideas, they exist in thought forms, they exist in fear, they exist in love, they exist in many things, you know what you're dealing with, and you know how to handle it and what to do with it.
That's crazy, man.
So Michael, he was dealing with some entities. He was dealing with those entities, just like a business or LLC or 501c3. They're entities. Right. You know when they call them when you sign up for all that shit and you do all that shit. Those are entities because it was an idea that came from your mind. It's part of your soul. There's a free spirit, but there's soul ties. But when it comes down to it, when you're making shit and you're creating things, when you're practicing that magic of creation, because magic is nothing different than me deciding, oh, I'm gonna pour this cup into this cup. Like I visioned that and I did it and then it happened. That's no different than me thinking like, oh, 10 years from now, I'm gonna start the woods and I'm gonna have, multiple, just like fucking Live Nation, a bunch of venues / farms / tiny home communities / this / that. Damn. And I'm gonna do what it takes to make it happen. Just like I said, like when I decided I was gonna be an artist, when I was 14, I was like, yo, I'm gonna either be an artist or be homeless, but I'm gonna do whatever the fuck it takes to thrive in the space of being an artist and creating music for a living and being free and being a glitch in the matrix, but I'm also gonna open doors. But I'm also here in this interview and fucking with you, fucking with everybody around this motherfucker, because I'm focused on opening doors. I'm not really,
right.
Focused on opening doors and fucking creating a jailbreak.
Do you feel like the music industry is more based on creativity, or do you think it's more based on marketing?
Marketing, because it's all run by people that aren't creative. That's all. Y'all know what I mean? It's all run by uncreative people, sports-minded people. Like, oh yeah, the gladiator-minded. Oh yeah, clash and sword. Who's better than who? This, that, whatever. People who have, there's not in tune to that whole idea of oneness and just the beauty of creation and with the awareness of God that lives through us all and the oneness. You know, they're all focused on the separation and the categorization, the jazz, the R&B, the rock, the this, the that, the whatever the fuck, and we create whatever the fuck we want to create because we're creators. You can give it a genre. You can give it a border. You can say that this is Georgia. You can say that over here is Africa. You can say that over here is Europe. You can say that over here is Mississippi. But it's the same fucking piece of dirt.
World. How do you feel like... Man, you're spending a lot of real shit right now, man.
That's all I can do.
How do you feel about the plight of the black man in today's society, bro? Like, you know, I try and
watch Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan.
It's niggas. It's the story of niggas. Yeah, watch Attack on Titan.
What do you mean?
Like Attack on Titan, bro. Like you know the Curse of Ham?
No, what's that?
The Curse of Ham is what the Bible used to justify why niggas went through what they went through. Okay. Y'all did something wrong because of this. Y'all went through slavery because of this. Y'all went through that and whatever, and it's justified. The plight of the black man.
Bro, talk about it, man. Talk about it.
I'll get problematic real quick.
Where do you feel like it comes from? That like that's a Bible story, right?
So categorization. I want to come back to categorization: rock, jazz, R&B, soul, pop, Georgia. This part, like separation. United we stand, divided we fall. So they like to say. When it comes down to it, like united we stand, divided we fall. So how many ways are we dividing ourselves from the oneness of God and the God that exists in everything in one?
As black people, you feel
race is a game.
Race is a game.
Race is a trap.
What do you mean by that?
Exactly what I said. It's a trap to derail you. And it's kind of like, tag, you're it. Oh, like, this is my hideout. That's your hideout. We're separate. You're not allowed over here at Boys Club.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right. It's made to divide. It's made to divide, not unite type shit.
Like, it's another construct. It's another construction set up by extraterrestrial entities that feed on fear, that are not here for us, that created racism and just set up a lot of shit and create the history that.
Right. So basically, essentially, you're saying
all y'all some niggas.
I am a nigga.
I said no. Everybody, y'all all niggas.
Everybody.
That's how I feel.
Like everybody came from Africa.
Everybody in this room is a nigga.
Like everybody.
We
have a lot of diverse cultures.
No, you're nigga.
I'll just throw that out there.
No. Look, listen. That's why you can call him nigga with so much ease.
I call him a nigga.
Exactly, he's a nigga. But like, hey,
nigga,
don't say it.
That's the question. Can everybody say it?
Because everything is half true. Everything is half true, and I'm just drunk. but y'all awesome niggas, and like it's cool, you know what I'm saying? Just don't violate, because history is history. But when it comes down to it, like, man, it's a construct to really just like really hold us back, man, from just really thinking in a certain pattern of separation,
right?
And like it's just
Raury.
When it comes down to that particular word, man, man, nah, bro. Like I know that if I say certain things, bro, like all the Mr. Smiths, all the fucking Mr. Smiths are gonna come for me, bro.
Mr. Smith, what do you mean?
You seen The Matrix? They're gonna come for me, bro.
They're
gonna come for me if I say this shit.
Like a janitor name.
Mr. Smith. You never seen The Matrix? Nigga, we gonna watch The Matrix tonight, bro. We're gonna watch the Matrix tonight because
Matrix?
because honestly,
We're watching the Matrix.
because honestly,
tonight.
at this point, I'm too faded driving. I'm staying tonight. unless Davey gonna take me.
I mean, you've already talked about the lizard people, so you're already halfway there.
Okay, yeah, man. Like when it comes down to the politics or the spellcraft or the agreements and the contracts that come with being an American citizen, that come with being a human being with human rights. Japanese people are Japanese. Chinese people are Chinese. Mexican people are Mexican. Scottish people are Scottish. Black people are what?
I would imagine African. Well, Africa is a continent, though.
Langston Hughes said one time, to be African American is to be African without memory and American without privilege. You're protected by certain laws and certain, how do I say, certain oaths that judges, policemen, whoever the fuck else works for the fucking government have signed oaths and sworn to. But as long as you identify as something that does not have the proper backing, you don't have access to that privilege. I'm not the Duke of Tears. Look up the Duke of Tears.
Look it up.
Look up Brother Panic. Look up all these real ass motherfucking niggas.
Mansa Musa.
You know, you know, and look into what they're talking about because this world is not what you think it is, and you're not who you think you are. And yeah, toast. That
was beautiful.
To niggas.
Which apparently all of us are.
Yeah, y'all all niggas.
Let's take a little sip right now, man. That was beautiful.
Yeah, man, so how about them Falcons?
Those Falcons are they going crazy?
Is it even football season?
Is it football? I don't think the Falcons are even fucking playing right now.
So how about them Celtics?
The Celtics are winning. I know about basketball. Shout out fucking, who do I want to win right now? I don't even know. I'm mind blown right now, ladies and gentlemen. Not gonna lie to you. We talked about a lot of. Damn. You want to do what?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Y'all got the right one interviewing me, bro. I come with the smoke wherever I go. And now that I can come here with y'all, bro.
But we have to talk about one thing, though.
Sorry, I know you heard it all in your ears.
It's fine. What do you have coming up next, man? Obviously, you have the people excited right now. Feel Good.
I hope I have them excited.
Feel Good is my favorite new record by you, by the way. Like, the new shit, like, Feel Good, amazing. You have it listed as alternative on Apple Music, but I feel like it gives me, like, a more funk vibe and, like, more R&B vibe.
Alternative is the other way of saying I just don't give a fuck. And listen to it, you like it, bump it. But I didn't even know. Honestly, if I was aware, and I am aware now that it says that, I'll probably change it to that. Now that you told me, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like I cut you off. So
Nah. I was just gonna.
What do I have coming next?
What do you have coming next? Like, what's up?
Man, first off, there's a lot of shit coming up through the summer. Not only just me, man. Mez is motherfucking dropping May.
Shout out Mez, man, a real nigga. I shout out
what every
podcast. I basically shout about every podcast. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You know what I'm saying? My guy Tor, he's doing a show May. Check out Tori at Your Digital Destination. He's another amazing musician. Like to take this time, you know, to just like, you know, goddamn pass the motherfucking ball.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And let folks know about all the legends that walk amongst us today. And I have an album coming in June by the name of Strawberry Moon. And I call it Strawberry Moon to drop a breadcrumb as far as the moons and just like occult knowledge or just spiritual knowledge or just like whatever the fuck you want to call it. Awareness of the fact that every new astrological cycle, be it in Gemini or Taurus or Cancer or whatever the hell, there's a particular name. So the strawberry moon is the strawberry moon right now. It's the month that I was born, in June. The full moon is the strawberry moon in June. The full moon in October, I believe, is the harvest moon. There's the death moon. There's the hunter's moon. There's the cold moon. There's the pink moon, blue moon, all types of moons that take place throughout the yearly cycle. And I named my album Strawberry Moon in order to drop that breadcrumb for people in order to like look into it. And honestly, it's an album that's just dopeness. It's just motherfucking dankness.
Nah,
if you just been hearing it, that's all it's about. It's just about motherfucking dankness, bro. It's about dankness and just fucking vibing, bro. And it's also about me just getting the fuck over myself and being too like over analytical, over perfectionist, and just delivering music from here on out for the rest of my motherfucking life. Cause I've studied Gucci, I've studied Future, I've studied Lil B, I've studied motherfucking
Shout out Lil B.
What's that? Russ. Studied Russ.
Really?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just know, like, bro, it's just about deliverance and it's about consistency. That's one thing it's really about. Just continuously deliver, bro, and like just exist, be yourself, and don't really think too much about shit. Don't think about being motherfucking Kanye or being Drake or whatever. Just fucking deliver and just be yourself, and you will tear through reality like a hot knife through butter. Because not many people are focused on doing that. A lot of people are just focused on catering to the trend or catering to whatever the fuck's going on. But yeah, once again, Strawberry Moon is coming in June, and you know, like it's coming. And then after then, I'm already working on the next thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on the next thing.
You're about to come. Like, do you feel like you're in the future? You're about to start coming
time
a lot
travel
more consistently.
Time travel. You know what I'm saying? In your body, your flesh cannot go into June, but my mind can go there. My spirit can go there. My spirit can go into December. My mind and spirit can go into 2030. I'm there. I'm already doing shit that I need to do now to get there. Right. That's how alchemy works. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my concept of time travel. So I view myself as a time traveler. And yeah, when your time machine is broken, you are either suffering from anxiety, which is fear of the future, or depression, which is fear of the past. Right. And like, just tune into that time machine, get it well oiled, and figure out and take control of your reality. Because just like you want to, after this interview, you want to go and make a sandwich, you want to go and get some food, you want to go and do whatever the fuck, and you're going to do that, that's no different than what you want to do in the next year, what you want to do in the next 5 years. You just have to get up, walk to the kitchen, do this, get out the mayo, get out the fucking cheese, fucking get the bread, sacrifice energy in order to accomplish what the fuck you're on. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I hope I'm speaking in appropriate metaphor.
Nah, man. I feel like anybody.
I hope what I'm saying making sense.
Anybody who's tuned in will understand.
Bird gang.
I don't think they understand that necessarily, but.
Sorry, I'm tuning in.
But honestly, if you're tuned in, you're tuned in, man. Raury, that was beautiful, bro. Thank you so much for coming out here.
Hey, man, yo, booty butt cheeks.
After all that shit,
that's all I need.
Man.
That's all I need.
Shout out the fucking reptilians.
You know what I'm saying? Shout
out the fucking.
It's throat chakra day. I forgot to talk about the shit that I brought.
What's the name type of? Oh, right. Let's talk about the shit that you brought real quick.
Yeah, I brought
Raury
shit to the shrine.
Is the only nigga out of all you niggas who brought things to add to the set. All y'all niggas is trash.
They know my demon dice.
Listen, we got it.
It's labradorite. It cleanses the aura. It's the same stone from Dragon Tales, actually.
Oh, really? I love Dragon Tales growing up. I love. Let's all go to Dragon Tales.
Come along,
take my hand. Let's all go to Dragon Land. Come on now. We all know about Dragon Tales.
And then
we have
this
beautiful
blue stone. It's a particular stone, but I forgot what it was because I had it for so long.
It's okay.
And I've.
Oh, can we show it to the camera real quick? Camera tap in.
Yeah, let's get this one. Okay, maybe not go back like 2 feet.
2 feet,
Yeah,
2 feet.
Go.
Where's
Right
2
there,
feet?
Right
Is that 2 feet?
Yeah, it's close enough. We got it.
This
Yeah, there you go. Thank you, sir.
So it's a blue stone. I believe it's. Oh, I remember. It's Blue topaz.
Topaz.
Ah, my baby.
Uh-oh. We can't lose that.
Who said I felt so good. Oh, I'm sorry. No, look. I always choose. I'll take care of it. Daisy, I promise I'll take care of things.
Right. He takes care.
So it's blue topaz. For me, it's throat chakra day. I live each day according to a certain chakra. So today for me is throat chakra day. And honestly, at a certain point, it becomes on autopilot. Like throat chakra day, I do like throat chakra is about communication. It's about media. Here I am doing this thing.
Doing media.
Like, yeah, bro. Like, I have a root chakra day. I have, like, certain days that are dedicated to certain, Are you aware of the chakra system at all?
A little bit.
I'll run through it really fast.
Please do.
So the root chakra is red, and it's about family, home, foundation, security, where you belong. And on that day, I'll do my best to call my mother, call Chris, and have some connection. Chris is my lover. That's my baby, and she's the mother of Forrest. We have a child together.
Right.
And I call her, and I talk with her, and I talk with Forrest, and just tune in because right now they're in Florida. They'll be moving back up to Atlanta soon. But still while they're away, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm a very aggressive father. So I'm like,
Right.
Yo,
you talk about how much you love fatherhood and stuff. If we get a part 2, I would really love to dive a little bit more.
I don't like to put my family too much in public though.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Because
right.
that's a big part of my protecting this, man. Like fuck y'all. Y'all don't gotta know what the fuck going on. Man. Family. I don't know any of Michael Jordan's children.
Does Michael Jordan have kids?
Exactly.
I didn't even know that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Exactly, because he protects them. So sacral chakra day, the sacral chakra of sexual energy or creative, not just sexual in the sense of fucking, but it's sexual in the sense of protons and electrons being attracted to each other, making impressions like H2O, making new chemical reactions. I might go and do new things. On a sacral chakra day, I came to Cartridge. On a sacral chakra day, on a new entity, a new place, a new situation that I've never been into before to create something new. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Cartridge. What's that?
Cartridge is a thing that is really dope. It's an event organized by Han and Blake. I'll send their at so you can at them when I do this because bro, Cartridge.
Bro,
ATL, look, every Wednesday. Actually, y'all should come out tomorrow. Every Wednesday, yo.
Okay.
Like they're doing gaming. They're doing gaming. It's just like a gaming event. It's a gaming event plus DJs and just like a beautiful culture. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like where the fuck I belong. I love being there. I go there, I play Smash Bros. And you know what I'm saying? It's just a really good time. It's really good people.
We're gonna put their ads on there. Just give it.
Yeah, and that's why I'm here. I'm here to pass the motherfucking ball and let y'all know about like.
Who are some other dope people who you
want
to shout out before, you know what I mean?
It's cool. I'm going to go through the chakra system first. I'm going to stay on track. And then solar plexus day is the yellow chakra of reflection in self and the ego. So I might spend time alone or I might spend time with a reflection, someone like a bro. You know what I'm saying? Because one big part of me is that I don't fuck with male human beings and I do my best to work on that and to I guess maybe because I wasn't raised with my father.
Yeah,
maybe
well, I was gonna ask do you
maybe because my big brother, like, I love my big brother. He's good. We're cool now, but he's 10 years older than me. He used to beat me up. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really resonate with men. I usually find my friends in like women or just I just like really my big sister was 2 years older than me.
Right.
She's like into women, so all we do is talk about women and we just be vibing and that's my sister, and like that's just how I've been kind of like curated in my family household to interact with the world around me. It's just to like avoid this motherfucking dude and like this chick, she's cool.
Same. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's like definitely a thing within my household as well. I don't know if it's like a black thing. I can't put it on that.
Yeah, but hey, it's up to us. It's up to us to undo the cycles. But on solar plexus day, I'll intentionally reach out to a bro, and just try, and do my best to just be present and not be on no competitive shit and not be on no ego shit, but just be on some bro shit. And if it is competitive, let it be healthy, But what's the next thing? Heart chakra day. On my heart chakra day, mind you, on those days, I'll carry a particular stone that resonates with that chakra.
Really?
Yeah, so it's throat chakra day, so I have this little blue thing. You know, this is my practice, and I actually have a shrine with a candle that resonates with the same color, and I'll just light it around whatever I do. And
let me get those incense back going.
So heart chakra day, I will do what I love, and I'll follow my heart. And what I do, and what I love is music. Music is actually my wife.
What do you
That's
mean
how I
by
think. I think of it as that's my wife. Like if I don't give her enough attention, ain't nobody happy. Ain't nobody gonna be happy, bro. Ain't nobody gonna be happy. Ain't nobody gonna be goddamn going to fucking Japan or do whatever the fuck we want to do.
Right.
You know, like music, that's my main girl.
Do you feel like music is your?
And we be fucking.
Oh my god.
You know, like, music and I.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But I gotta watch out for Mez. He taking my bitch.
Shout out Mez,
But
man.
hey, Mez, we can share.
Shout out.
I promise we can share. Actually, we're a part of her harem.
Right.
We're a part of her harem. Yeah, bro, yo.
For real, man.
Yo, really?
See the real hoe.
No. You want to know one thing? I saw something on Instagram about queens in Africa. It says Queen Zinga, bro. She had 60 husbands. She had 60 men, bro. And there are places like in Portugal, that, like when she went to Portugal and met with Portugal, and they were trying to like kill her and all kinds of shit. They wouldn't give her a chair.
What is the story again? What is the story?
Queen Zinga. She had 60 husbands, bro. She had a harem of men. And when it comes down to it, and that's nothing when it comes down to this whole polyamory or whatever the fuck y'all want to call it, the Queen Zinga was fucking Queen Zinga. She was a fucking boss, and she did it how the fuck she did it. Mm-hmm. So when it comes down to it, like they wouldn't give her a chair in Portugal. Like when she came to Portugal and to meet with them because motherfuckers were killing each other and they're trying to figure out, hey, yo, how can you stop killing us?
Thank you.
You beating ours.
Damn, this guy's a good guy right here. He seen me struggling and he helped me out. Appreciate it.
Queen Zinga and like she didn't have a chair. Like her husbands came and got down on their knees and hands and made a chair for her out of their bodies. G shit. What a fucking boss.
They made chairs for her out of their bodies.
I'm choded.
There's so many questions I have.
But the heart chakra day. Coming back to heart chakra day. You know, I do what I love, and music. I do my best to focus on music. What's the next thing? Throat chakra day. I'll do some shit like this. I'll communicate. I'll do something that's media based, and if not, I'll pray for it. If anything, on any day, I'll pray to have a balanced throat chakra. I pray to have a balanced sacral. I pray to have a balanced root chakra. I pray to have a balanced heart chakra. I pray to have a balance in third eye. I pray to have a balanced crown, and it's also about how the thoughts go out into the world and they come back to you and you start curating your experience in life, you know. And that's what I've been doing. So like. I pulled up here yesterday.
Bro, I was about to say.
I pulled up here yesterday at 6:30 because I believe that's the time we were going to do it. But, we're doing it on Throat Chakra Day.
Right.
And I didn't, that's how.
We're tapped in on another level.
That's how.
Higher levels, man.
That's the level of wizardry that I'm practicing to the point where, I'm not even necessarily in control of it. It's just like, okay, I've been practicing it, and it's ahead of me sometimes. Like, oh, of course it's on Tuesday. Of course it's on Tuesday, Blues Day.
Damn.
Tuesday,
Quality medicine is the higher power, nigga.
And when it comes down to the third eye day is my moon day. People oftentimes, it's another thing as you start to figure things out. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Sunday, Sunday, yeah. You know, like Monday, they tell you Monday is Monday because it's moon days, and most people treat Monday as like the top of their week, and they plan everything from Monday through Monday. Mm-hmm. But I plan my weeks from Thursday through Thursday because Thursday is my moon day. It's my third eye day that I vision and I plan for the near future and the distant future. And I visualize and I write down in a notebook what I want to do, what I want to get done, who I want to hit up on Tuesday, or who I want to hit up on Friday. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or what I want to do for my solar plexus days and whatnot, and I do my best to follow through. Because another thing about this shit is that I'm not always true to this shit. Sometimes I'm just fucking off.
Yo, can relate to that.
I'm raging. I'm waking up at fucking 2 p.m. and I'm making breakfast at 4.
Right.
Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm just living. You know what I'm saying?
Part of it, though.
So it's like training wheels, because that's another thing. You don't want to be a cage for yourself. But but I vision on that day. And on Crown Chakra Day, I might look at a documentary. I might try to read, but I can't read.
Right.
I don't fuck with reading. Can't give me an audiobook.
I mean, Audible. Shout out Audible. Give us a sponsor, man.
Or
Audible, sponsor us.
Or I listen to like some shit that I'll be listening to. As when we pulled up in the car with me, that's just the shit I was listening to. It was just game. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck they talk about for the most part, but like I kind of do.
Podcasting,
you know what I'm saying?
Crown Day.
I'm just soaking it up. And I
Podcast on Crown Day.
I intentionally put myself in the classroom on Crown Chakra Day because it's about understanding. It's about connection to higher realms, to the Most High, and like just learning. But also, it's also about mentees. So people who might be learning from me, I also reach out to them and check on them. And just see how they're doing, and just that. That's just as simple as that. Because I'm really sensitive about being a mentee because like I'm just very like motherfucking AK-47 on my ego. Like, cause like being a mentee, oh yeah, people want to learn from me. People want to do this from me. People want to take this. Oh yeah, I know so much. I always remind people I don't know shit. I only know my experience, and I can only share with you my perspective. But I don't know shit. I'm figuring it out too, just as much as you. So as long as you can understand that, you can listen to me yap. take from it whatever the fuck you want.
Hell yeah, Raury.
So that's the Crown Chakra Day, and on all those days, I'll either wear the color of that chakra or I'll carry a stone of that tone. Yeah.
I kind of relate to that.
Oh wait.
We gotta do a part 2, man. I feel like I want you to be like
I'll be back, man.
to like Vlad, like
I'll be back, bro. I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about, bro. But I fuck with you guys.
Alright.
Boosie badass.
Some Boosie badass Vlad TV fucking shits, and I feel like you'll fuck with it though. But anyway, Quality Medicine Podcast. This is CBD. We're having a great time. We're living life. Thank you guys for tuning in. Rory's in the fucking building.
Bird game. I hope y'all enjoyed my yap.
That was a good one.
When you set it up, it goes down. You know what I'm saying? We did that on some dark and beat, bro. You want to get it? We did it on dark and beat. I'm going to give you all the smoke. Oh, hey.